Hello everyone and welcome back to Carlina Lewis Studios. I hope you are good. It might sound a bit echoey in here in my studio because I'm currently actually renovating and painting it. Painting the walls, the ceiling, the concrete floor, everything. So it's been a large undertaking to say the least. I am probably maybe a third way finished, and so it's yes, Goosette. Yeah, every time we record, Goosette likes to say hello. So I've been extremely busy, and it's sort of, everything else gets sort of put off, and then I'm, I just think to myself, I'll do everything once I've got this finished, and then obviously this is taking a long time. So I thought that I would come with a YouTube video to say hello to everybody, and to let you know that this year is going to be filled with lovely art tutorials for you guys. So what I've got here is a lovely image of a female, lovely, that I have put into an app and ended up getting a monochromed type image of this woman, which is fantastic to start off with. So this is a few that I've just started this book because it is the start of the year. I've done this lovely lady. I did this one, which I thought she was lovely, but then I changed it up a wee bit and did this one this morning. Goosette, my goodness, she's wanting to come inside. She's a bit naughty. So I think this one is my favourite out of all of them. I just really love the colours and the textures and all that. So I thought that we would give this lovely lass a go. So the technique that I'm using is a piece of charcoal and a pen to get the image onto my page. Yes, Goosette, darling. Would you like to say something? Right. So this here is my lovely Mission Gold palette that I made up myself, just with bottle caps and a little bit of blue tack, and stuck it on there. And this was actually a tin for my Derwent pencils. So this is this is something that I do to, and as always, my clean water. So I'm just going to scrape this charcoal on the back of this page. This is how I teach my in-person watercolour workshops as well, with different images for people. I just find that I can paint loose and not necessarily needing that transfer, but a lot of people do, so it's better to teach something that is attainable for everybody, if you know what I mean. So I'm just scraping an even amount on there. I actually just made this myself. It's not hard. You can YouTube it, and or you can even get a piece of old burnt wood out of your fireplace. Simple as that. Or you can use, I haven't tried it, but apparently you can use graphite, so pencil, and just, lightly rub pencil so it's got a full coverage. Just place your image down onto your page. I just like to hold it off here on the side. So all we're doing is going over it with a pen. So this obviously pushes through onto the charcoal on the other side, and it transfers. I like this method for watercolours. I actually thought that I invented it, but obviously not. It occurred to me, and I'm sure it occurred to artists hundreds of years ago. And you can do it with pastels. You can do it, I presume, even with chalk on black paper. I'm just going to make that up over here because it sort of just cuts off, and we don't want that. But yeah, it's just a general transfer method, which, like I say, I did not invent it. But I like this because, you can have transfer paper these days, and all the transfer papers, I just sort of go messy around here, sort of know it's a bit messier. All the transfer paper that I've ever used sort of leaves, I've got one that's like blue, and it leaves an awful blue mark, and you can't erase it. Where charcoal, it does, if you paint over it, sort of capture underneath. I'll make that a bit bigger. Captures underneath the paint, but it's sort of, I don't know, because it's a natural product, it's sort of, I don't know, it blends in and looks a part of the artwork a lot more, and it sort of smudges as you paint it, so you'll see what I mean. So I prefer it, it looks a lot more natural in my opinion. And when you're finished, you can go over it all and with a kneaded eraser, and you can remove it. So to a certain point, like I said, this here is all very dark. If it's trapped underneath the watercolour a line, then maybe it will stay, but because it's a nice colour, you know, like it's not, what I mean by that is like graphite, like pencil, is shiny. If you've ever noticed, it's actually a shiny finish, where charcoal's not like that. Just personal preference, but obviously whatever you have doesn't really matter, just as long as you're painting. Paint, paint, paint. So this is just to get an outline of what we're doing. I might put some flowers across there. Just sort of, this is, like I said, this is just to get the outline, and then the real magic happens when we're painting. Right, so you can just keep it there and hold it and look over and go, oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. We've got all those main elements in there, so I guess that will be enough for us. So take that off. And so you can sort of go in there afterwards and clean up these little bits, but I don't really bother until after, really. Right, what colours should we use with our clean water? I think we should use, really like that nice, might do the same sort of colour combo as what we did. Yeah, I'll do the same sort of colour combo of what we did with this last one, because I really like that. So just go in onto dry paper with your wet brush, and like I said, this is where the magic happens, so you do not need to be all concerned about getting everything bang on, do you know what I mean? Like, don't do that to yourself, because just drop some colour in here. It's all the beautiful birdies. Can you hear them twerking? Can you hear them twerping? Oh, we didn't put flowers in. Silly billies. Oh well, let's add something over here. You didn't remind me to put a flower in. See what I mean? So it's your artistic license to do whatever you like. I'll put a wee bit of blue in this. Just a little touch here and there. So it dries out reasonably fast. So I'm just going to go darker with this in a hot hurry. just darker where it comes down here. So that's sort of the sun's coming up. And then I might transfer into like a hair colour here. And we're knocking up against it, so it's going to bleed and run and do magical things, which is fine by us. Just let the paint do the painting for you. The more you try and control it, the harder it becomes, you know. There we go. Right, and we'll start to I might run a wee bit of darker through the rim of where that hat is. While it's still wet, but we still want to be able to see where that rim of that hat is. And we will go in here with some of the matching colours. See what I mean? Please don't be precious about it. Just get it on the page. And then a little bit of darker on this outside. And then I might do some crissy crossies for interestingness. She's probably wearing lace or something like that, isn't she? You know. And up here, just drag that wet paint out. It doesn't need to be perfect. There we go. That looks great, guys. It looks great. Now a darker colour. I'm going in with quite a dark. That I'm not quite sure what this colour is. It looks to me like an indigo, but it could be named something a wee bit different. Sorry if you can hear that fly buzzing around. It's summer here. So just go over the lips with the dark colour. And nose. This all comes together so nicely. Like it really is amazing. Oops. Oops, that's what you want to hear. Oops. Just give it a wee bit of a lash. There we go. And I might just bring this colour up to match into here because it needs, I think it would be helpful if it blended. Yes, that looks nice. How cute is that? Honestly, that is adorable. So yeah, it just needs to be that simple. I might just bring her here to add a wee bit more textures, but I might just bring her hairline down to touch that. Nice. Good stuff. We did it. There we go. Did you see how lovely and easy that was? It's all very wet. I will dry it off and the dried version will be the thumbnail, and I could post it on my community tab if you like, but that's how simple and nice something can be from just something like this. Easy. Add colour, looks nice. I might add another flower up over here, shall we? Just some pops of colour. The secret there is just to try and keep some white spaces. Should we put one down on her dress? Just to, see, it doesn't really need to be a flower, does it, you know? It just needs to be some dobs. Dibby dob dobs. Dashes and dobs. That's all we need. I might just soften the edge a little bit. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, just have fun with your painting. Easy as that. Hang on, I'll get you down so you can sort of have a little bit more of a closer view of her. And there she is. So yeah, you can still see like little lines of this charcoal, but once she dries, she's very, very wet. Once she dries, she will be good. I might just darken up this bit here a wee bit. Contrast is always your friend. You always want some contrast going on. There we go. That's a wee bit better. More contrast. Aren't those colours gorgeous together? Mission Gold, please come and sponsor me. I've been tagging and asking. My friends. Just give that a wee bit of a dibby dab, and then that sort of, you know, add some texture. Changes it, doesn't make it so dense. You can dibby dab with your finger. Give it some texture. Anyways, that is her. Isn't she pretty? Easy peasy, my friends. You can do it too. Much love, and I'll see you on the next video.